Welcome back, y'all. We are here at the Garden State Awards. First annual, first quarter Garden State Awards. Jesus. No, that's my bad. I'm sorry. So we lied to you guys. We said that we were only going to do this once a year. But so much has happened so far in 2025.
Yeah, I think I got CC'd on an email where you pretty much put me in the position that I couldn't say no to this.
Right, like legally.
Yeah. Apparently my contract came with many stipulations and
Gotta read the fine print.
My likeness might be used in editorials as well as AI. So I guess I'm okay with that.
Yeah, I mean, AI is sweeping the nation. I figured, your lawyer would have. Ryan didn't tell you about that. $100 didn't keep it 100.
No, I mean, as long as I'm not like in like a beef that I wasn't trying to be in.
Okay.
Posted on someone's Instagram live story as AI verse. I think I'm okay.
I mean, you're not Tyga in this situation. You should be good.
That's all we can ask for, really.
So we're just really hyped. We're hyped, guys, because we're giving out awards again. Just like last year, you guys get to vote, except this time your vote matters. Last year, your vote didn't matter, okay? Because, and this kind of transitions into our first award, which is a Lifetime Achievement Award. We've never done this before. Have we done this before, Gio?
Oh, no, I can't say I have.
Never done it before. So, one of the biggest controversies of last year's award show was Anora. Okay? I would like to come on here as head of the Garden State financials and say, thank you. You guys were right. I was wrong. Anora is the best movie I've ever seen. It is the best movie of 2024, and it is not a movie about some stripper. It's about some Russian, okay? And hold on. Let me cook. ISO. I sincerely apologize, for real. Okay.
It's about multiple Russians.
Yeah. It's about a Russian family, if we're really keeping it a bean.
Yeah.
But listen, to anyone who I offended with my comments, I'm sorry. It was an opinion. But factually, what was the argument? We were talking about overhyped movies, right?
I think that was the case, yes.
I rest my case.
I mean, the Oscars definitely gave it more awards than I was expecting. But I'm for Nora and what it's doing for independent films, so I champion that. And I think it deserves a Lifetime Achievement Award. Also, I think we should all be happy that New York City and the sort of smaller neighborhoods and towns in New York are getting a huger palette, a huger place in the culture.
No, you're right. New York is a super small city. It deserves as much shine as it can get. Hopefully one day it can be as good as Chicago. So, yeah, that's the Lifetime Achievement Award. And, yeah, I just want to say again, I was wrong. It's not the most overhyped movie of 2024. Right?
Statistically, probably it is, but...
No, Challengers was the most overhyped movie. How many Oscars did Challengers win?
I can't say for sure.
I'll tell you. 0. Zilch. But that was the most overhyped movie, right? That's all good.
I think it's fair to say that maybe Luca Guadagnino might have beef with somebody on the Oscars.
Luca Guadagnino, Vinny Guadagnino's uncle. Yes, Vinny from Jersey Shore. Yeah. So his uncle Nino.
That's his name. Is that? Am I saying?
No. Luca. Well, you kind of hard end it.
Guadagnino.
Yeah, he
Despite my name, I don't know how to say it. certain
Italian words.
Yeah.
Wait, you're not Italian?
No. I've told people I was, but not really. I never said it in my life.
You just pulled up here with a pint of pasta.
Yeah, and that was really good, and I thank you for that. I needed that.
No worries. Yeah, so for those who don't know, the Oscars happened. That was one of the bigger things that have happened in the first quarter. Obviously, Anora won Best Picture, Best Actress. But for this next category, we're going to break down the biggest Oscar snubs. And we're going to start off with a few nominees.
And I can't deny the fact that you like me.
Say that I
right
think
now.
Luca Guadagnino
You
was
like
snubbed.
me.
He had a movie called Clear that came out with Daniel Craig. No love at the Oscars for that. Challengers won Best Score at the Golden Globes and then wasn't even nominated at the Oscars. So those are my noms for snubs.
Adding to that list, we got to add Demi Moore. I think that was the people's champion. People wanted that for Best Actress, and I wasn't mad at it. I think she did a good performance from what I saw. But then the last one, what do we got here? The Brutalist. Yeah, I can agree with that. I can agree with The Brutalist not getting more love.
What about Chalamet? I mean, Brutalist did well. I mean, I think they won cinematography and Best Actor, but you're telling me Chalamet as Bobby D didn't get it done at the...
I don't think... I mean, while I did love that movie, like, I don't think Chalamet gets it done. Not as Bob Dylan.
Not as Bobby D.
Are we gonna add Dune? Do we add Dune?
Dune was snubbed. I think Dune kind of rounds out our snub list. Dune Part 2. What would you want it to win for, though?
I think I would want it to win for... That's tricky. I would say Best Cinematography because I saw it in IMAX.
Amazing.
And I might be biased. Like, I got in the car, drove to the suburbs to watch Dune 2 in IMAX. Didn't watch The Brutalist in IMAX. Watched it in 70 millimeter. Still, wait, am I tweaking? 35 millimeter. I think I watched it in 35 millimeter.
You are
70 millimeter would be in IMAX.
You are so cool.
I just blessed to live in a city that has options. But I will say that The Brutalist has some specific scenes in it that, like, when you watch it, you're like, oh wow, this might be some of the best, like, choices that a director has made in a scene. But I think the breathtaking scenes in Dune 2 kind of blow it away for me. Just scenes that I could remember vividly. If you asked me to draw it or describe it, I would be able to. So I'm definitely going with Dune 2 getting a little bit of a snub. I would say for Best Actor, I would also say Timothy probably deserved it more for Dune to me, due to the complexity of the role that he was playing.
Right.
But he did spend so much time doing Bob Dylan. And I predict that, like, Bob Dylan, this role is sort of his Oscar campaign for when he does Dune Messiah, which apparently we will be getting soon, I guess.
Yeah, we should be getting that soon, along with Tom Holland's making a comeback next year. He's going to do Spider-Man 4.
Yeah, and that's amazing.
I think he's the lead role in the new Nolan film.
That's what they say, but then I saw Matt Damon was.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think Matt Damon makes way more sense.
Well, we got to ask Judy. Judy would know. Judy's, head of film.
He's definitely part of that department.
Head of film, yeah.
He
but
looks over things.
I think Zendaya in general got snubbed, but that's neither here or there. I
don't know. I mean, legally, I'm bound to not speak on this topic, but I don't know.
Yeah, I didn't bring it up for you to chime in. I just wanted to give my 2 cents. I know. I mean,
I love Zendaya as a person and an icon, and for making Euphoria, and she's great for all those reasons.
What would she have gotten snubbed he wanted to say but he can't say it.
What would she have gotten snubbed for?
I mean, either Best Supporting Actress in Dune or fucking Best Lead Actress in... Don't make me do this, bro. Don't make me...
Dude.
I just...
I'm
okay bigged up...
I'm okay with that maybe being an option.
I literally, hello? I just bigged up Honora. I just made peace, and I don't want to reignite this, but dude, come on.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I'm okay with Best Supporting Actress for Zendaya being an option or it's a goal, if anything,
right?
To root for.
If anything, I'm gonna go with what you said for Timothy. This is a part of her Oscar campaign. She
Absolutely.
put in 2 of the biggest roles of her life, didn't get a nod. I think the conversation is at least started. It started here at the Garden State Awards, first quarter 2025. Zendaya will win an Oscar, and it won't be for her best performance. She's in the likes of Leonardo DiCaprio and Timothy Chalamet. I'm talking about the fucking greats. I'm trying to be a great. I look up to the greats. I study the greats, Lil B. Thank you, Bass God.
Yeah, we might have to move on, but I'll say to your point about Zendaya winning an Oscar, legally, I can't speak on it. But listen, I love Zendaya, and she will do great things in her life.
Thank you. All right, so we talked about Timothy Chalamet.
Yeah, absolutely.
Timothy Chalamet has been doing something no white man has done since Justin Timberlake in 2002. And that is dress like a black person and be praised for it.
Yeah.
Justin Bieber was ridiculed for it. Tore him up.
Sadly.
Tore the boy up.
Sadly.
Shreds. Tears, PTSD, the whole 9. Okay? But the drip of 2025 needs to be talked about. So I want to start this category off. Best drip of 2025. Who you got?
My best strip, I am putting Bieber up there. I think Bieber's making a comeback.
Okay.
He's been seen wearing sort of these interesting outfits. Some people think he's having like a midlife crisis or a quarter life crisis. I disagree.
Midlife crisis at 31 is insane.
Quarter life crisis, but I disagree. And I think he's coming with something new. Apparently, he has a Instagram account for his new brand called Skylark, which he soft launched, and it already has, thousands of followers, but he's Justin Bieber, so it's expected. But the brand is going to mainly focus on shoes, which I think is interesting, and he's been kind of rolling this out for a bit. I know he had the streetwear brand Drew. Never liked that idea.
Is Drew a streetwear brand?
Yeah, I mean it's like hoodies and and I love Bieber. I'm a believer, if anything. You know what I mean? I hail from the land of the believers. I pray, once a week, and I wish for the best for him and Jack Blue and Haley, but anything with a smiley face on
yeah,
it,
bro, we've done it so many fucking times.
And also there's nothing to smile about.
Yeah.
Like I'm cool to be content with life and have joy, but I'm not smiling. I'm not smiling in 2025.
He's been smiling all right.
He's
the boy's been smiling.
But Justin Bieber, he's coming out with some new stuff. I mean, obviously there's that,
Well,
Jaden Smith wore a house on his head.
Jaden Smith wore a house on his head. I think he gets an instant nomination for that. I mean, that was incredibly bold. I think Timmy, just the sheer amount of looks though, like the range going from the banana butter stick at the Oscars to the classic lime green with the leather jacket at the SAG. And then he's just been sagging. I think one of the greatest things that is happening.
Was sagging.
No, he's just. I want to say,
he might have stole sagging from Jaden.
Listen, the jury is still out on that one. But in terms of just best drip, you guys can vote for that. I think we're going Jaden, Justin, Timmy,
and Addison Rae.
Yeah, her too. But just the ins and outs
fashion.
The ins and outs of this year, the fashion ins and outs. I mean, we got to talk about those real quick because sagging, never thought it'd come back. That shit's in.
It deserves to be back.
Ties, dude, everyone's wearing a tie.
Yeah, I mean it's about time. We got to take ourselves seriously. It's 2025. I feel like the country needs to take itself seriously. We as people need to take ourselves seriously.
We in the Garden State.
The world is burning, and you got to look in the mirror and be like, at least I came to play, and I came to party, and I came to mean business. And here in the Garden State, I feel like business is a very, popular construct. Not that we should follow suit to sort of allow our lives to tie in with corporate, but also in the contract, corporate never gave us a chance of any other options. So,
listen, we're a serious company. We're not with the very unseriousness that is going on. So if you're unserious and you're looking for unserious content, you're actually in the right place. But if you're also serious, you're also in the right place. But we're talking ins and outs. Something that's out that I never thought would be out. Dude, fucking Nikes are out. I haven't seen a Nike in like 20 years. Nikes are out.
Yeah, I mean, that's super weird because Lululemon kind of came in and like definitely took like the athletic leisure, like the athleisure sort of style
that
and like elevated it. Mm-hmm. Like there's Lululemon like jogger pants for men that look like trousers.
It's strange. It's strange times.
You know what I mean? So when that's working, I think Nike sort of has to put himself in the back burner. And that's on top of also getting the 1-2 caboose punch from Adidas during the Kanye era, which, side note, not to go back to our conversation, but if Justin Bieber successfully pulls off making a shoewear brand, he saved the day for all the Kanye West fans that had to cry in a corner that they can never wear Yeezys again.
Right.
Thank you, Justin Bieber. I will be wearing Skylarks. But yeah, I think Nike's in a really tough place. They have to either sign a new brand ambassador. I don't know how they're going to do it, but they got to sign someone new, sign someone dope. They just need their foot on the culture. Luckily for Nike, everyone still wears Air Force Ones and everyone still wears Jordans.
Oh, if there's a festival in 60-mile radius, there's about 48 white girls with Air Force Ones.
Yeah.
There's about 48 of them, maybe 4,800. And that's just off the top of my head.
New Balance, shout out to you guys.
Yeah, I mean, there's some pretty drippy individuals.
Also, does New Balance owe Joe Fresh Goods like
equity?
Yeah, I feel like that's a conversation not for today and not for this, but I want to like there should be an awards for like a person who deserves way more money than people who deserve way more money than they got. Probably
it's just like an interesting time in general in fashion. I mean, you have like anything from someone wearing their pants halfway off their ass and like oversized everything to then like someone just walking down the street in a suit and you don't even question like, do they have money? Are they rich? Do they even have a job? There's homeless people in suits.
That's the proper way to live life.
I agree.
We used to be a proper country.
We used to be a proper nation.
Yeah. There was a time period where you'd walk outside, you'd see some kids running by. They're probably like 10, 14. They got white button-ups, slacks, they're buttoned up in their trousers. Maybe it's coming a little bit undone.
Right. They've got like 5 nickels in their pocket. They're fucking uncles in the mafia.
Yeah. Beautiful time. Now you walk outside and like everybody's wearing sweatpants. And
oh, it's disgusting.
Yeah, if you're 16, 17, why are you wearing sweatpants? Put on some slacks.
It's very unserious.
Put on some jeans at least.
What happened to jeans? Okay, we're not gonna spend 20 minutes.
Denim needs to come back, but yeah.
Okay, denim needs to come back. Shout out to Canadian suits. Okay, speaking of Canadians, we're talking about best movies so far. I mean, Canadians make great movies, but we want to spend some time talking about the most recent releases. Okay, so we want to talk about Americans Only. Robert Pattinson's in the movie Mickey 17. All right.
Robert Pattinson is not American.
You're fucking with me.
No, he's British.
I just watched Twilight last night. The fuck are you talking about?
He does kind of have like that.
Oh my god. So he's not from Gotham. Robert Pattinson's not from Gotham.
I thought Gotham was probably in Canada. Is that that's not
fuck.
a Canadian city.
It
gives
it kind of is giving 6
could.
upside down. It's a 9 now vibes.
It could.
So yeah, Mickey 17.
I watched it. I watched it twice in theaters.
Twice? It just came out.
I know. I watched it every day since it's come out. I would have watched it today if I didn't work.
Is it gas?
I mean, I don't want to overhype it because I don't want it to be on the overhyped list at the end of the year. But I mean, I loved it. That's a movie that I loved. It's probably it's gonna be my favorite movie from this year, unless something comes out and just blows me out of the water.
Yeah, I had a favorite movie once. I got voted most overhyped film.
Yeah, I mean, listen,
I'm over it, guys.
I don't think Mickey.
Do you know how much? Do you know how much
Oscars? But I love it.
How much money I spent?
Yeah, that means you're good. Listen, it's more rewarding to be a fan of something that only you love the way you love it.
You just call me a fucking nerd. Okay. So Companion was a good movie that came out. Companion I thought was really good. Have you seen Companion?
No, but I know what happens, and I will watch it.
Gosh, darn it. Okay, shout out to our Sunday screenings family. Anyone who watches a movie with with Saye Lune, knows he does this dumbass thing where he's watching a movie and then halfway through, he's like, I can't take this anymore. Goes on his phone and reads the whole synopsis of the film.
Which is perfectly fine.
Totally normal.
Yeah.
I hate it.
I don't understand why other people have to feel any type of way about it, but it makes the movie more enjoyable for me, to be honest.
Listen, we used to be a proper country. I don't know what to tell you. I feel like
knowing the ending of a movie shouldn't affect how you feel about it, personally.
That's a bold statement.
It's not that bold. Do you know the ending to The Sandlot?
Yeah, I do know.
If I put The Sandlot on it, you're gonna be like, I'm not watching this. I already know what happens at the end.
Oh God, he's got a good fucking.
You're gonna be like, this movie's so good, and even though I know what happens at the end, by the time I get to
that
it,
was
I'm like,
also made in a time where kids were running outside, in slacks and dress shirts, and that's playing
when the
ball.
T-shirts were making its comeback. I mean, they had the jeans on, but
you don't know ball.
Yeah. Well,
you don't know ball.
Here's the thing. We'll get to this list because I think this is a good aspect of like the best releases so far.
Right.
But for me, what makes it a good movie is being able to watch it twice, being able to watch it multiple times. Yeah. Obviously, not every movie is like that because some movies are more intense than the others. Like The Brutalist is 3 hours. You probably can't watch that over and over again.
No.
But I don't think that, because of film is such a visual language, to me, you can't like ruin a movie by like telling me what happened because I have to see and feel what happened. You know what I mean? Like, it's kind of like ruining a song by being like, yeah, like in the third verse, they like take out the 808s and then like they start singing the shit. You're like, oh shit, I can't wait to hear it. Like, you know what I mean?
Right.
That's kind of how I feel about it. So.
No, that's well said. Coming from someone, for those who don't know, Saye Lune just turned 29 a couple days ago. So let's put the applause button on. Saye Lune's 29. You told me when you turned 29, you just ran out of hot takes.
Yeah.
And you used to be a hot take machine.
Yeah, I think I did. That was a part of my life. Well, you know what? I worked on a hot take, and my hot take is Captain America.
Ooh.
Sam Wilson, Anthony Mackie, the most underrated actor we have right now. I loved Captain America. Captain America. I didn't want to say it because Mickey 17 is a cool answer. Captain America might be my favorite movie.
Well, that's the thing.
I needed a black Captain
I don't
America.
like when people talk about film and they like want to give the cool artsy answer. Like, man, fuck. Anthony Mackie needs to slap Will Smith. Okay, and here's why. Both of them niggas have high cheekbones. super charismatic, medium brown to light skin. There's only one. There's only one spot. There's only one spot. You think there's room for everyone? Fuck,
I mean,
no.
right now, Anthony Mackie might have it. I've been on such an Anthony Mackie high after watching Captain America, which first, like, people, it is not the best Captain America movie. No fault to its own. I mean, it's fault to Marvel because they messed it up in many ways. But what I will say is, after I watched it, I was off the high of Captain America so much. I was like, okay, I'm going to watch Falcon and the Winter Soldier, this Disney Plus show that I never wanted to watch. Watched it. That show was really good.
It's a solid fucking show.
I'm like, whoa, there's only 6 episodes? Okay, well, then I kind of felt bad. I was like, I need more. There's no more. So I watched the Hawkeye show. That was pretty decent.
Solid show.
Until Florence Pugh came in with a fake Russian accent.
Oh, my God. Again, with the Russian propaganda.
Yeah, that was messed up.
Okay, but Haley Steinfeld.
So good in it.
So good.
Really,
I'm really glad.
Have you seen this?
Yeah, I've seen all these shows that you're talking about.
Dude, no one told me.
No one told you?
You didn't watch Captain America? Though you gotta watch it, bro.
No, I haven't seen Captain America, but yeah, I saw Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
Dude, you gotta watch. If you watch Falcon and the Winter Soldier, you gotta watch.
I'm on it. Okay.
Dude, it's good. It's good.
I'm glad that you brought that up. So listen, you turned 29, you still have hot takes. That's what we're all about.
I don't know if it's a hot take. I think it's the right take.
Well, no, the hot take is he should be bigger than he is. Like, no one knows who Anthony Mackie is.
He can lead a movie.
Everyone knows who Jada Pinkett Smith is.
And they should. It's Jada.
It's Jada. But no, I think the greatest thing that Jada ever did for Will was just talk about Tupac incessantly, and
I can't support
knowing just like how like 2025 is going. I wouldn't be surprised if a new Tupac album drops like tomorrow.
Why you always hating on my niggas, yo?
Who's your niggas?
The Smith family. You know how I
Nah, I haven't caused any trouble with you politically with the Smiths. It's not like you told us.
Hey, listen.
Hey, keep it off the pie. You know what I'm saying? We do this once a year for a reason. Because people will forget about it. So, no, but like, in terms of albums, actors, there's only one album that I think really should be nominated for Album of the Year so far. Wait, hold on. Who's calling my phone?
Who?
Is it Stacy? Is it Becky?
Is it Keisha?
Is it Danny? I hate how the way Dan, like, who's Danny? He sounds like an idiot. But a great album though.
Yeah.
Great album. I really like SSS for you. SSSS for you. Here's the thing. A lot of people are going to be like, yo, that shit was ass. He's a pedophile. I mean, listen, we're all entitled to our opinions. I can like the album.
So what's really funny is I met with a mutual friend of ours. Shout out to Julius Jefferson, who also has a music podcast. It's the Good Music Podcast, available on all networks. Really good podcast. Sorry to do an advertisement.
No, that's cool. You'll just find $30,000.
But so we were sitting down. And he was like, "Is it really good?" He's like, "Because I was hearing things about it." He's like, "But I trust your take." And I was like, "Bro, listen to these songs and tell me what you think." Told him to listen to Spider-Man, Superman.
Told him to listen to.
I told him to listen to this. Somebody Who Loves Me. Something About You.
Something about CN
Tower. I just said listen to these four songs and get back to me.
Okay,
when you get back to me, you tell me what you think.
No one has articulated this. Fuck, I can't say this. I can't say it.
We'll bleep it out. We can bleep it out in post.
No, I just really love my class because she was supposed to film this. Shout out to Linnea. She was actually going to replace you because I needed a woman next to me and I love her.
Yeah.
And
that's amazing.
No, but like she listened to CN Tower. Listen, if you never drove a long distance in a northern city at night to hang out with a friend.
Someone you know. Someone you know.
To fix their Wi-Fi.
Just check on them. Check on them, see if they're good.
5G. If you never did that, then this album's not for you. It's not. You're not the SSS for you. You're not at you. You are just them. And we like them. But you're not like them. I think the halftime show wasn't long enough. I think it was.
Absolutely.
It should have been
a few more. I don't think they used up their whole time.
No. Sam Jackson. Not really sure why he was.
Yeah,
he was a good addition.
That could have been Anthony Mackie.
Anthony Mackie as Captain America.
I think that would have made the show. Honestly, that would have. I'd be so bullish on
Is
that.
it Donnie? Where's the party? No, he is a weirdo. I just why can't weirdos like make music in peace anymore? Like, why do you have to be a good person? We're really spitting right now. I didn't want to go. So, who's got the best song so far?
I really liked a project that came out by an artist, R.I.P. Melvin Knight.
Oh, fuck. We lost a good one.
Yeah.
Well, that was like 2006, though.
Yeah, it's still.
It's funny how people get popular,
it reverberates,
like posthumously.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So if you're,
it's like the Mac Miller album too.
That was a really good fucking
really
album.
Good posthumous albums.
Yeah.
Why did they make? How did you have all this good music in the tuck
and then fucking die?
Yeah, that's messed up.
No, rest in peace, Mac Miller. Every black person's favorite white rapper. Yeah. I think honestly they don't even listen to Mac Miller. I think they just say that. Like it's like people. Yeah, black people.
I don't know if that's the case, dude.
Yeah.
There's a guy that comes in to my job. He's really cool. Me and him talk. We have a good relationship. He comes in. He's an older man, Hispanic man. We're playing Mac Miller. He's like, dude, fucking Mac, man. He's a Mac Miller fan.
He's not a real fan. I promise you.
Yes, he is, bro.
No, he doesn't know anything except for fucking Donald Trump.
No, he's sitting there listening to Mac. He's like, don't you just love his evolution? He's gotten better. He put the work in. His old songs different than the new songs, and then you see that transition of artistry came into his. We're talking Mac lore,
right?
I think Mac Miller still, well, not still, because I think the only person might be Dua Lipa, which is crazy. But Mac Miller has one of the second most viewed Tiny Desk.
Yeah, I thought you were gonna say Dua Lipa is the best white rapper. Other than
I think Dua Lipa has the Dua Lipa Tiny Desk has the most views. But can you believe that?
No,
Taylor Swift has a Tiny Desk.
No, that's crazy. I actually think
Taylor Swift has a Tiny Desk.
Yeah,
Mac Miller's is more.
Can we fact check that? We're gonna fact check that. But awesome. No, it just made me think of 2025 so far. Who's the best white rapper we got right now?
The best white rapper.
And you can't
so now we're adding another list.
You can't say Mac Miller.
And I can't say Mac Miller. Well, that's fair.
Hey, bitches.
The best white rapper in 2025.
Fuck it, it's
Georgiana.
Georgiana?
Yeah.
What the fuck is her name? Like I said,
Georgiana.
Georgiana. I kind of like her.
Yeah, she's
not cool. Like her, but like her music.
Probably I don't know if she's the best, but she's my favorite white rapper. Are there more than one?
Mine is 1900 Rugrat.
Yeah, he's not really white.
No, that nigga white. He's a YC. No, why I like him is because he's like, yeah, I used to say the N-word and that shit. Because, my family black. I grew up black. But they wasn't really rocking with that shit. So I had to say cracker. And we're going to bleep that out. But do we have to bleep out cracker?
I think so.
Because they started claiming it now, so now I feel bad saying it.
And you know what? I think you can. I think there's
Cracker got an AR like he schooled his shoes up.
I think we should give a little caveat. Okay, you know what? Maybe I got some hot takes in the tuck. I think we should give a caveat on slurs. Okay. If it comes across like very natural and like the natural dialect, I think we should let it slide.
But if it's awkward and forced,
yeah, like if it's like an older black man, he's like, these crackers be tripping, like, you know what I mean? I don't want to shame him.
He can get that shit off.
Yeah, and if it's like, you know, like a
nope,
like a
nope, no, yeah, I know you go.
A white dude with 3 teeth from Florida that has like 3 strands.
Okay, 1900 Rugrat does not have 3 teeth and 3 strands.
No, but I'm saying like if he wants to say the N word because he's just mad at the world, you know, then I think he deserves that.
So he can call like, other white people the N word.
No, he can call black people the N word.
Okay,
yeah. What are we? My thing is like, are we gonna cancel him? I'm not gonna cancel the black man who wants to say these trackers be tripping. I'm like, that's true.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna cancel the you know, hick white man with 3 teeth in Florida who's like, there's everywhere. You know what I mean? He deserves that freedom. He should sit on his porch and believe that.
Listen, we used to be a proper country.
That is very true. We used to be a proper country.
Yeah. Saye Lune is well, good thing, Saye Lune, we'll never cancel you here in the Garden State. You're always good with us here.
I don't believe in cancellations.
Other than 1900 and Georgiana, we've got a couple few other nominees that I'd like to discuss.
For best white rapper?
Oh, yes. I
mean, we can't give it to Jack Harlow, can we?
No, he's honorable mention.
Yeah.
But I think a solid nominee, it's got to be Young Bama, Alabama Barker.
Oh, shit.
Couldn't believe what my eyes see. Scrolling up on IG. These hoes don't like me.
You know what? I thought about it more.
Yep.
After having a conversation with Michelle.
Shout out Michelle.
Bad Baby might be the better rapper. And I don't want to say that, but Bad Baby might be the harder rapper, I will say.
Harder?
Just giving it way more grit. Just giving it way more. Just like she just thinks like a rapper.
No one.
That's the thing. It's
okay,
like,
but
like,
no one ever heard Alabama Barker was like, this bitch hard. Like, you know what I mean?
No,
like,
I know. That's what I'm saying. Like Bad Baby might just have some of those like, yeah, she really just like she might be like.
She might really stab a nigga.
Yeah, exactly.
She might say nigga.
Absolutely. No, yeah. And it's going to sound authentic, like in the natural dialect.
I thought she was black for like 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I saw her mom and grandma. Like, no.
I mean, I don't think, you know, her wanting to fight her mom makes her black at all.
That's not what I said at all.
I don't know, but it felt like I was getting that energy through. Scaring Dr. Phil.
Oh, that's what you're saying.
Scaring Dr. Phil might make her black a little bit.
No, Dr. Phil.
If you don't put some fear in Dr. Phil, huh?
Dr. Phil fuck with the brothers. I don't think Dr. Phil was afraid. I think Dr. Phil was having a cultural shock. He never seen a YC like that. He said, "And you all what now?" You know what I mean?
I think Bad Baby's creativity of just being like a figure and iconic.
Cut this shit, man. Cut this shit.
But hold on, that might be the
Who won the
beef? About her.
Who won the beef? It's not who's blacker. It's who's the best white rapper 2025 Garden State Awards.
I think it's close.
All right, next topic.
I think it's close. Also wanted to add to the list of good albums before we throw away there. Yeah, we got to make sure we add. We got Sexy Songs for You, Backshots, the Mac Miller album.
Yes, sir.
As well as I wanted to add the album Okay Enough by OK Lou. Oh, Close Enough by OK Lou.
Okay, I haven't heard that yet.
It's so good, dude.
What genre?
A lot.
Experimental, alter.
It's kind of like it's like alternative indie electronic top.
Okay, that was enough words. So it's funny. Saye Lune had an article written in the Chicago Reader. Shout out to Lear Gorlil. Fucking A, the shit died. Well, that was your plug.
That was your plug. Is hilarious.
Hey guys, what's up? This is me if I was a voice actor. I don't know what this character would be, but I think he'd be really cool.
Audio Technica.
Okay, please stop talking like that. All right, so we're back. I have said a lot of things. I just want to put a disclosure out there. If you're watching this on Instagram, you are in the right place because we're going to clip this shit up. You are not going to get the controversial hot takes. You're going to have no context. You're going to think I'm a good person. If you want to see the real thing, just subscribe to our YouTube right now. The Garden State YouTube. All right, back to this fucking list. I think it's been one of the best award shows we've ever had. I would say it's top 2.
Definitely top 2.
At least top 2, right?
Yeah.
Which brings me to one of the more interesting categories. Best month. Now I want to limit it.
Yeah, I know you're very, very bearish on March.
No, it's not. We'll get there. We'll get there. You know, I guess slow walk the dog here. We're professionals, okay? Again, that's another $15K off the next year's contract. I just feel as if when we're talking about January, February, March, even April, let's throw April in there. Hasn't even happened yet.
April is cool.
People shit on February.
February is underrated for sure.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I think if we have those 4 as our nominees,
Yeah.
I've already kind of soft launched this vote, and a lot of people said March. I think if we really broke it down, though, where people could see January dry, February wet, March also wet, but for different reasons. It's raining. Let's just
describing February as wet is so crazy.
Dude, it's so, the drip is crazy. Like your February drip is different from your March drip. Let me break it down for you guys. Okay, so in January, there's not a lot of holidays. Okay, there's Martin Luther King Day, holiday. And there's like New Year's, and whenever the weekend decides to drop.
New Year's is the worst.
Best
holiday.
album of the year so far?
No.
Fuck that. You're right. Just running down the list. So February starts off with a fucking bang. Groundhog Day. Boom. Right in your face. Okay?
Good day.
Great movie.
I almost went to Groundhog Day this year.
Really?
I had to do the show. It was the same day as the show.
Right.
So I got invited. This guy was like, shout out to my friend Dan. He was like, yo, I'm going to go see Groundhog Day. Like, go see the groundhog. Do you want to come? And I was like, would you be back? He's like, what, 2? Like, damn, I have a practice at like 12.
Damn, I'm a lit nigga, bro. I can't do it. I got so much shit going for me.
Apparently it was lit. I've always wanted to go. I'll have to go next year. But continue.
Mini Starbucks, isn't it?
Gotcha.
So yeah, Groundhog Day, right off the get go. Okay, a week later, I wanted something to do. Oh, there's just the Super Bowl. Oh, you're like, fuck. Oh, that's cool. Oh, wait, did I miss something? Yeah, the Grammys. So in the first like week, we've got 3 major events: Groundhog Day, Grammys, Super Bowl. This year's Grammys, fucking amazing. Did a lot of what we talked about come true at the Garden State Awards last year? Yes. Doechii, best rap album. We predicted that.
I think there's also New York Fashion Week and Paris Fashion Week in February, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, those are in February. New York Fashion Week for sure. So we're talking Fashion Week, Groundhog Day, Super Bowl, Grammys. Oh, damn, but I want to hang out with my girl. Shout out my girl. God, I love you. Oh, we have a whole day dedicated for that. It's called fucking Valentine's Day. So we're halfway through the month and we're already litty like a titty. Okay? Yeah, I said it. Okay, that might be out 2025.
Lit like a titty is crazy.
It felt wrong after I said it. And in that way, it felt right. So we're halfway through the month. Need I keep going?
Yeah, keep going.
President's Day.
It's overrated, but
Oh, you don't like President's Day?
yeah.
Guess what?
Black History Month.
Oh, yeah, sure. Let me just throw the whole fucking month in there. Black History Month. I'm telling you guys, February is lethal.
I would prefer Black History Week. I feel like when it's like a month, people kind of like forget about it.
This combined with you, the 3-tooth Florida nigga comment is...
No, I just want like a week to go hard with Black History. Just like my Black Week.
You might be onto something.
Yeah, because no one wants to give you the full month. You know what I mean? Like,
the month kind of drags it.
And it's like 28 days. Like, yeah.
Yeah, that's why I kind of like Juneteenth.
Yeah.
White people, they got to be nice to you.
Yeah.
You ain't got enough change.
If there was 7 Juneteenths in a row, then we're talking money.
Oh, we're talking big bags. I feel like I'm missing. Am I missing anything with February?
February, you just went to, let's see. I don't know. I think that's pretty solid. I like February. It's definitely grown on me a lot as a.
Well, because like as a kid or even like a young adult, like it doesn't seem very eventful. It doesn't seem exciting or worthwhile. Like you're just like, oh, get February the fuck out of here. Like even financially too, you're like, oh, I'm just recovering from Christmas and January, knowing everything's slow. Like all the industries aren't making money. So you're like, February comes around, you're like, all right, here we go, January part 2. I'm telling y'all, and I'm a very serious guy. February seriously might be one of the best months of the year. Definitely the best month of the first quarter. For example, tell me about the major holidays or events happening in March.
St. Patrick's Day. Which, I mean, it's not even really, I feel like a holiday outside of drinking in America and wearing green.
Right.
I don't know if months revolve around holidays for me. They're definitely nice. But if we're going best month in the first quarter or just best month in general?
I'm still in the first quarter.
I'll go February. I would say March is a close second. January just comes last. Everything's
January's ass.
January sucks. You
think April is better than is February better than April?
Is February? Yeah, February is better than April. March is better than April.
You really don't like April?
No, you just want it to be summer, and I think that makes April feel kind of weird.
See, the same way you feel about April is how I used to feel about February, where I was like, this is kind of an in-between transition month. Like, it's not special. We'll revisit it, but I think April needs to be further investigated.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of Easter either. If we're adding months to it, I think.
Sure. Holidays. Okay, so you got 420, you got Easter. This year it's the same day. And that's just
420.
That's just like a religious
is on the same day.
Yeah, that's a spiritual conflict
cool.
that
I'm gonna leave little eggs around with like gummies inside.
Yeah, you will be arrested.
No, I mean not like consensually. I'll like leave it for like people that I know
that are adults.
I'll be like, yo, this it has like we'll have like a little letter inside. I'll be like, this is THC,
right?
But you should.
Will you be my friend?
Yeah.
Nice. So that's pretty much all we have.
Cool.
I just, again, guys, go vote. I couldn't stress that enough last year, and look what happened.
Yeah.
You know, look where we're at.
I wonder if like this audience, the Garden State fans, I wonder if they have their pulse on the culture. Like, it's cool to see.
I don't know. I wonder.
Like, will your votes come true? Like, what you believe, will that become the reality?
Yeah. Do you have any predictions for this year?
Predictions.
It's okay. You turned 29. You have no predictions.
I don't really have anything other than like
Dylan Sprouse.
That's a good one.
We'll make
I want him to make so bad.
No, but it's just not. I think. But that's the thing. Like, we predicted like Nat and Alex Wolf's comeback. Like, we've predicted some things here. I
think Chappell Roan will drop an album. I think she's gonna drop a record. I think it's gonna be good. That's my prediction.
You heard it here for her, folks. Have time. Bad with me. The Garden State Awards.
Also, The Rock will get an Oscar nomination.
Yeah. The Rock, people always make predictions around The Rock. They're like, he's gonna be our next president. that nigga never ran a day in his life. He made a whole show about it.
I got scared. No, it got scary. For me. I'll say this before we leave, but like, when Trump was running in 2015, 2016, I was making a joke that like Trump shouldn't run, but like The Rock should run, because it'd be cool to have The Rock as a president. Like that, it was just like a joke that I would make,
right?
And I would do like an impression, and like the whole thing is like, you want your president to be like super cool and like hot and like strong, and like looks like he could slap Putin. But yeah, they kind of played with it a little too close to the sun, because then when they were talking about it, I'm like, if something I joke about starts to kind of come true, I'm like, this is crazy.
Yeah, I think we're just living in such a weird time. The Garden State is just one state. Yeah. You know, but we are living in a nation that we cannot control the politics of.
You think Trump watched Anora?
Oh, he fucking produced Anora. What?
Yeah, he loves Russians.
Dude,
that's so crazy.
That $18 million in Oscar campaigns, where do you think that came from? Eric Adams, Trump, fucking Maul.
Wow.
So who do you think's more toxic?
China?
Or Edward from Twilight? Or
Edward from Twilight is
Christian Grey.
Edward from Twilight's not toxic.
All right, so best toxic nigga 2025.
Bella!
Hollywood edition.
Where the hell have you been, Loca?
Edward from Twilight. Jacob from Twilight. Christian Grey from 50 Shades of Grey. Tedros from The Idol.
Oh, that's a good one.
America Decides.
Yeah. Christian Grey is the most toxic one.
Yeah, we got to break him down. Oh, wait, you think Christian Grey is the most toxic?
Edward's not toxic.
He left her in a fucking forest.
Because he had to. He was trying to save her.
Yo,
he cared about her.
My bad, y'all. He had to leave Shorty in a forest to fucking die. Couldn't he have just walked her out of the forest? No, here's what's so crazy about my nigga Edward. He a YC for real. He brought her to the forest, was like, yo, it ain't gonna work. She was like begging this nigga. She was like, please, like, take me back, give me another shot. He was like, nah, we gotta move. And she's like, all right, I'll lie to my dad, like, whatever we gotta do. He's like, nah, you don't understand. You can't come with. And she was like, man, my stomach hurt, like I'm getting dizzy. He was like, by the way, I gotta leave this forest. And she stayed in the forest, got dizzy, turned around, this nigga, you know how he be running fast.
Yeah.
dipped. Dude, she stayed in that forest for about 48 hours. See, a lot of people thought it was just nighttime. No, it was the next night.
Do you think Edward would listen to sexy songs for you?
Oh yeah, he's running top to bottom. He's reigning in Houston right now. It's Forex. That was about Forex. What the fuck are you talking? No, here's the thing. Jacob is
more toxic. Than
Jacob
Edward.
was possessive, but he wasn't toxic.
He was a little toxic.
He was like he simped a little bit. I think he was simping more than he was pimping.
He didn't like Edward being hot and cool, and then he joined a gang.
Well, he joined a gang because it was a cultural thing. It was a cultural gang.
Yeah.
Edward, he got initiated.
Oh,
we
should have did best shows.
No.
Okay.
No, we will do that, but in 2026. We're not doing another show after this.
What do you mean?
Like, we're gonna do another GSAs, but like not again this year.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. We're not.
I feel like there's too many shows.
There's too many shows. No, we will talk about that, but like not for like 3 years. So you said Christian Grey is more toxic than all of them, but like, where does Tedros lie?
I think Tedros is fake toxic, which is it. Kind of like
Tedros was good for her.
It kind of net neutrals out if she's more toxic, then he has to like pretend to be toxic. I think it kind of cancels out a little bit.
Like Lily Rose Depp was actually the bad guy.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
I don't know if she's the bad guy, but she's definitely the more toxic one.
Yeah, like when he the hairbrush, right?
Oh yeah, that's bad. That's bad.
No, but that was apparently she made the whole thing up.
Yeah, that's so crazy.
So it's like, all right, like it kind of nerfs the toxicity.
Yeah, a little bit.
Linnea watched that for the first time. We had a week break after we got back from Costa Rica. Like, we just didn't have to go in, and we just were watching that. And she was like, wait, people didn't like this show? And I was like, yeah, people fucking hated this show. And she was like, this show's pretty fucking good. And I was like, damn, we should get married. Like, what do you... like, you obviously have great taste. You like CN Tower, and you just love Canadian products. And
yeah.
I support that. But, yeah, we got to stop the terror for it.
51st State.